Alrighty, folks, welcome to the Stafford Speedway here on the WD Broadcasting Network for the Leave the Pack Late Model Series. Getting ready for race number 11 of their season. It's for some reason the overlay once again not working as we start the stream. But regardless, back on the WD Broadcasting Network last week at the North Wilkesboro Speedway. It ended up being Justin Brooks in the number 33 machine. Brady Cox came home second. Brian Voss came home in that third position. Right now, these drivers are qualifying, getting everything done that they can to prepare themselves for this event. We've got 16 drivers going to the A-Main from qualifying here tonight. And then 2 drivers will come from the last chance race, so we will be sending a few drivers home. Only 18 starting spots up for grabs. We've got well over 20 drivers here with us this evening. And hopefully timing and scoring will work. Justin Brooks currently quick time with a 19:43. And 16 cars have taken time. Logan Drumheller in that final bubble position as Zach Murphy in the 29 begins his qualifying run. Still, for some reason, timing and scoring not working. We'll go ahead and reset it and try to let it do its thing. But Murphy doing his qualifying runs. So he comes back around. He'll see the white flag. Currently in the 8th spot. Jumps up to 5th there on lap number 2. As there we go. Timing and scoring up for you guys. You can see Justin Brooks' quick time right now. Justin Stoyanovsky hanging on to that final spot in the race. And as I say that, he gets bumped out. Trey Ashworth on the bubble. A couple more drivers left to go. Justin Coleman in the 14. Puts it in the show. 7th quick for the 14 of Coleman. He'll be heading to tonight's A-Main event. But 22 cars have taken time. That'll put 6 drivers in tonight's last chance qualifier. 2 spots up for grabs. We got about a minute left here in qualifying. Let's see if we can't talk to Caden Binkley in the number 98 machine here tonight. Your final transfer through in qualifying. Caden Binkley up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy. Caden up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Final transfer spot here tonight. Qualified 16th, made it into the show. You've got 75 laps ahead of you. You're going to get to watch this last chance qualifier. What are you going to do to prepare yourself for this race, and what can you do to have a good finish after 75 laps?
I don't know. I'm watching Trey right now. I'm going to watch how his tires do. I think I'm running like a 12-1 right now. I'm just going to see how he goes for him. So I'm just really just watching him and going to learn from him from this race to see what I can do next race.
Yeah, this race definitely going to be useful to see how these drivers kind of settle in and how they preserve the tires over the course. But 75 laps up in a little bit. You've got this warm-up, or this B feature to watch. I'll let you get back with Trey so you guys can get locked in here. But nonetheless, good luck to you. Congratulations on making this
yeah.
tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Gosh, couldn't talk there at the end of that one, but nonetheless, B feature action underway. We'll get tonight's starting lineup on screen. Here is your B feature. Trey Ashworth on the pole. Justin Stoyanovsky in the 19 machine will roll off from that second spot. Scott Bryant going to roll off third in the 83. Then it's Logan Drumheller in the 5, starting from that 4th spot. Grayson Spillers in the 38, going to roll off from the 5th position. Then Brandon Kelly in the 9, going to start up top in the 6th spot. And rounding out our field in the 210 machine, Wade Enyart in the 7th position. So the field working their way down the back straightaway. Trey Ashworth in that fresh new Coleman Designs number 8. Got some new colors on that race car. And we'll see if he can't make his way into the show. We talked to Caden Bickley. Those two race together on a weekly basis. Bickley was able to make the show. Ashworth 1 spot out. The time difference very close between those two, but down the back straightaway they go. The field through turns 3 and 4. It's going to be a 15-lap B main event. Into the restart zone they go. The green is up, the green is out, and we are underway here at Stafford. Into turn number 1, Trey Ashworth, a good run there in the center of the corner. He's going to lead by a car length down the back straightaway. Justin Stoyanovsky hangs on to the 2nd spot. Scott Bryant, Logan Drumheller are side by side for 3rd into turns 3 and 4 for the first time. Leader of lap number 1 going to be Trey Ashworth. Logan Drumheller in the 5 machine right there behind Scott Bryant. He's got 2 spots to go if he wants a shot at tonight's A feature. Grayson Spillers right there in the 38, able to get by the 9 of Brandon Kelly. He'll move up into the top 5. As Drumheller trying to find a way underneath the 83 of Scott Bryant. Right now, though, as they head out of turns 3 and 4, Trey Ashworth in the 8 machine, a big lead as they work down the back straightaway. He's got a comfortable gap and looks like he is going to be able to make the show. What he does not want to see is that caution flag. Right now, everybody looks to be keeping it in the right direction. We've got 12 to go. We're watching the battle for that 3rd spot. Justin Stoyanovsky right now in the 2nd position, doing what he needs to do to punch his ticket into tonight's A main. Jay Lund down in the chat below saying we need beer money for the crew, cheering on Brian Voss here tonight. He was able to punch his ticket into the A main, so we'll be seeing that 55 machine here later on. He's been doing pretty good here lately in the Leave the Pack iRacing League. Was 3rd last week, 2nd at Hickory the week before that, and then 2nd the week before that at Southern National. So 3 straight podium finishes for that 55 machine. We'll see if the luck can continue here tonight as we've got a battle for the 3rd spot here with 11 laps to go. These two have kind of closed in on the back bumper of the 19 of Justin Stoyanovsky. Scott Bryant in the 83 trying to move forward for a transfer spot. lap number 9. Timing and scoring once again bugged out a little bit there. Hopefully it will fix itself. This time by, it'll be 5 laps to go, not 10, like it's wanting to say. As, Scott Bryant around in the 83. He was running third behind Justin Stoyanovsky. And we are going to have a caution here inside of 5 laps to go. Bryant able to get it back in the right direction. He'll use the mini mile to get it back on the racetrack there, and he'll catch back up to the field. We'll take a look at what happened to the 83 down into turns 3 and 4. He was battling with Logan Drumheller for quite some time, and was there contact right there? And it looked like there might have been. The 5 of Drumheller into the back bumper. And we'll watch on board with Drumheller in the 5 machine. And you see the bump right there to the back bumper. And a tough break for Logan Drumheller. He was just shy of that transfer position. Gonna be getting moved to the back after that one. So Trey Ashworth gonna bring the field around to the 1 to go signal. We're gonna send them back green with 4 laps to go. It'll be Trey Ashworth, Justin Stoyanovsky, Grayson Spillers, Brandon Kelly, Scott Bryant, and Logan Drumheller, your top 6. They will restart single file here down the back straightaway. The 8 of Trey Ashworth bringing them slowly through turns 3 and 4. Into the restart zone they go, and the green flag is back out. We're back underway. 4 laps to go here in the last chance qualifier. Scott Bryant instantly back to the inside of Brandon Kelly. He wants to move back forward here. Justin Stoyanovsky in the 19, trying to hang on to that transfer position. Grayson Spillers right there in the 38. Does he have anything left here? He's going to take a peek to the inside. Not able to do it that time, but down the back straightaway they go. This time by, it will be 2 laps to go. The popsicle sticks up in the air for Trey Ashworth. 2 more times around for him to punch his ticket into the A main. Can Justin Stoyanovsky hold on in the 19? Down the back stretch, you see the gap right there. And the caution flag flies back behind. Scott Bryant turned around the wrong way, going into turns 3 and 4. And we'll try it again here with 2 laps to go. Bryant in the 83 was battling with Brandon Kelly and Logan Drumheller. It looked like he thought he might have been clear. They lock doors down into turn 3. Finally comes down to rest. We'll look at that one more time from a different angle, try to see if we can't see the contact. Yeah, it looked like it just a strange disagreement on space there between the 2. They both lose track position, unfortunately. Bryant going to bring the 83 down pit road. Tough break for the 83. He was battling with Logan Drumheller in that 3rd position. Got looped around out of the corner. And then that incident just there as well. He'll be down pit road, your field down the front straightaway. See if Scott Bryant can get it back out in time. Stay on the lead lap. But likely his chances to advance going to be eliminated. It looks like that 83 machine will be down pit road, and it looks like he'll call it a night. So tough break for the number 83 of Scott Bryant. We'll send this field back to a green-white checkered finish in the last chance qualifier. Trey Ashworth trying to hang on in the number 8 machine. As the lights drop from the iRacing.com pace car, it's going to be a single file restart once again. And does anybody have anything left? The 38 of Spillers was a little bit close to the back bumper of Stoyanovsky. But does he have anything to get to the inside and make that pass? He's going to have to get a good restart here as they work their way into turns 3 and 4. The pace car is off. And they'll drive their way into the restart zone. And we're back underway. Good restart there from Ashworth. A couple drivers going for that third spot. Ooh, down into turns 3 and 4. There's contact. Brandon Kelly wants to go forward in the 9. He got into the back bumper of Grayson Spillers, and that allowed Justin Stoyanovsky to get away quite a bit through turns 3 and 4. White flag is out one more time around. Trey Ashworth, a 5-car length advantage down into 1 and 2. Grayson Spillers looking underneath Justin Stoyanovsky. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Trey Ashworth going to get the win, and into turns 3 and 4. Around goes Justin Stoyanovsky. And Grayson Spillers comes home in the 2nd spot. Logan Drumheller 3rd. Brandon Kelly 4th. And Trey Ashworth going to win the B feature. We're going to take a quick step away while these drivers get all warmed up for the race. We'll come back with coverage of our A main event when we return. From Trey Ashworth here. He is on track, but we're going to grab him up in the booth while he is warming up for this race. Trey Ashworth up in the booth. Do you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, well, winner of the B feature here tonight, punch your ticket into tonight's 75-lap A main event. You're going to start in that 17th spot. What can you do to put the 8 machine up towards the front at the end of 75 laps?
Man, I think it's all about keeping your nose clean and keeping tires on it at the end. Didn't qualify so well, so obviously gonna have to start in the back and got a little work for us, but can only go from the front.
Yep, you can really only go forward from here. Starting 17th here tonight, Trey Ashworth, good luck to you. Hopefully we can talk to you later on.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks, that was your last chance qualifier winner. And the checkered flag waves on the warm-up session. And we'll look at tonight's starting lineup for the 75-lap race number 11 for the Leave the Pack late model division. Justin Brooks going to roll off on the pole in the number 33, your points leader. Coming into tonight has 7 wins on the season, 9 pole positions. Brandon Elvis starting in the 2nd spot. Mark Keedeman will roll off 3rd. Brian Voss starting in the 4th position here tonight. Zach Murphy 5th in the 29. Chris Smith 8th in the 80. Justin Coleman 7th in the 14. Jeremiah Woods Jr. in the 222 machine 8th in the 222s. James Pileski inside of row number 5 in the 93. To his outside, it'll be Caleb Thompson in the 04. Back behind him, it'll be Brady Cox in the number 76. Brian Gravel in the number 22. Adam Fulford in the 71. Cortland Herman in the 70. Andrew Deal in the 3. Caden Binkley in the 98. And that'll be Trey Ashworth back behind him. And I don't think it allowed Logan Drumheller to join in to the race, so we're only going to have 1 transfer from the B after what happened there. As the field gets the 1 to go signal, we will send them to green next time around. It'll be Justin Brooks, Brandon Elvis, Mark Keedeman, Brian Voss, your top 4. These 4 have all been fast all season long. 3 of them are top 3 in points. Brooks, Elvis, and Voss all right there. Brooks, though, has a huge points lead. Championship locked up at this point in the season as he works his way into the restart zone, and we are underway here at Stafford. They bang doors down into turns 1 and 2. Justin Brooks going to get the early advantage on the inside lane. Mark Keedeman going to try to grab the 2nd spot behind everybody a little sideways out of 2, first time down the back straightaway. And leader of lap number 1 going to be Justin Brooks in the 33. So we work down on lap number 2. Brian Voss in that 55 machine started in the 4th spot, back to the 6th position early. The outside lane definitely not where you want to be, as the 55 tried to squeeze it down right there in front of James Pileski. Pileski was not going to let slide, and around goes Chris Smith. And a couple cars back behind. As the caution flag flies, a lot of stuff went on right there. You see the contact up in front with James Pileski. It looked like the 80 machine of Chris Smith kind of checked up right there for Brian Voss. And Jeremiah Woods Jr. was not able to slow that one down in time. We'll watch it one more time here on board with the 222 of Jeremiah Woods Jr. You see the contact right there. We'll slow it down a little bit more so you can get the view down the back straightaway. Here's a caution right here. You see the 55 up the racetrack. Woods trying to keep that car off the 80, and he slows down all of a sudden right there. Nothing the 222 of Jeremiah Woods Jr. can do at that stage. A couple cars down pit road. Andrew Deal in the 3. Caleb Thompson in the 04. Chris Smith in the 80 machine also down pit road. So we are 5 laps in here at the Stafford Speedway. And already, a couple drivers already making contact. As this time by, I believe they'll get the 1 to go signal from race control. Watch that incident down into turns 3 and 4 one more time. Going into the corner, it looked like Voss was trying to get down in front of Pileski, but Pileski definitely had a nose underneath. And Voss went up the racetrack. Luckily, the caution came out, and Voss in the 55 going to be back down on the bottom lane. So we'll send him back into the restart zone this time to the green flag. Into the zone we go. Green flag is up, and we're back underway. Now into turns 1 and 2. Justin Brooks leads the field. Single file restart here after that early caution flag. Mover early, Brian Grable to the outside of last night's winner, Cortland Herman. Herman in the 70 machine picked up his first career victory in the Leave the Pack iRacing League last night in the Modified Tour. Through turns 1 and 2. It's good to see that outside lane actually able to be used here tonight. I was a little worried initially that it was going to be a bottom-fed race, but you see that 22 machine working the top side and is able to get the run down the corner. So definitely 2 grooves of racing here. We'll see which one's able to prevail. So work down the back stretch. It looks like the 70 obviously able to pull ahead through the center, but that 22 machine able to get that run up off the corner. But he'll tuck in line for now. That's the battle for the 11th position. So here comes Herman to the inside of Trey Ashworth for the 10th spot. Slide down to the bottom. A little bit further ahead. 3-car breakaway, and then there's a train of cars right behind the 54 machine. Zach Murphy sitting in the 4th spot. He's got Justin Coleman behind him and Brandon Elvis in front of him. Zach Murphy still looking for his first Leave the Pack Late Models Series victory. Running good right now in that 4th position. Did not have a good run last week, unfortunately, in the 29. So we're single file here. They work through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Mark Keedeman still right there. He's not gotten too big of a lead so far. Only a couple car lengths back to the cars behind them as well. Watch your leader, Justin Brooks and Mark Keedeman, work through turns 1 and 2. They have a very similar line, but a little bit different there on the exit. Keedeman was up the track a little bit. Brooks trying to keep that car as low as he can. This time by, we work to lap number 17. Justin Brooks has led from the get-go so far. And starting to open up a little bit of a gap on Mark Keedeman as they head down the back straightaway. The top 7 all have broken away. And there's a little gap back to Brady Cox, who's running in the 8th spot right now. Your biggest mover so far, Cortland Herman, up 5 positions in the 70 machine. Had some speed last night in the Tour Mod division. He's trying to duplicate that success here tonight. aggressive move down to the bottom underneath Brady Cox, and he'll find a lane right there in the 70. Cox going to hold him tight down into turns 1 and 2. And the 70 of Herman going to take that spot. Here comes Brian Grable to the inside as well, trying to capitalize on the 76 being in the outside lane. Door slam there in the center of the corner. Cox not happy about getting moved up to that top lane. As Grable moves through, and it looks like Brady Cox is able to settle back in the 10th spot. As this time by, we are 20 laps in, we'll have 55 laps to go. It's Justin Brooks leading the way so far. Tiedemann right there, now a car length between the two. They've been close on lap time. Last time around it was Tiedemann just a little bit quicker. You can see Brandon Elvis right there. All of those drivers very close on lap time here early in this one. Still shy of a third of the way into this event. Tiedemann all over the back bumper of your race leader. And so far this season, Brooks has been able to do this, but at some point he's been able to break away. Will we see an aggressive move by one of these drivers to put that 33 machine to the back, try to get him off that bottom lane and up on that outside lane? It's going to be tough for him to get back down to the bottom with the way these drivers are lined up behind. As Tiedemann still right there on the back bumper. He's got pressure from Brandon Elvis now in the 54. What can Mark Tiedemann do as we work lap number 25? Third of the way into this one. As they get back around, Brian Grable in the number 22 takes a peek to the inside of Cortland Herman. Looks like he'll take that spot away down into turns 1 and 2. Jeremiah Woods back behind him gets around Brady Cox, and he'll move up into the top 10. Still clean and green here after that early incident. 27 laps in when they get back around this time by. Your top 7 all right there in a line. Nobody able to make a move just yet. When the tires start to get a little bit more heat in them, a little bit more wear as well, we're going to see a lot more aggression from these drivers and a lot more hands up on the wheel. These cars get tough to drive once you've got a lot of heat in the tires and you've really been driving for quite some time. So it's going to get fun here soon. All these drivers lined up nose to tail like this. Justin Coleman right there in the 14 machine. He had a good run last week at the North Wilkesboro Speedway. Ended up finishing in the 4th position. But ran up to the 2nd spot at one point. Ended up falling off the podium there at the end, but a good run for the 14 last week. He took some time off in the Lead the Pack iRacing League, but good to see Justin Coleman having some good results here tonight. Running in that 5th spot right now. His teammate, Brandon Elvis, up in front of them. And the 54 currently runs 3rd. He's got 2 wins this season. One of 2 drivers to beat Justin Brooks this season. The other is Carter Hollingsworth. He won back at IRP in race number 3 of the season. Elvis went to victory lane a couple weeks ago at the Hickory Motor Speedway. As back behind Cortland Herman in the 70. Gets passed by Jeremiah Woods Jr. right there. Woods up to the 9th position. Herman going to try to cross back on the bottom. They'll drag race down the backstretch. Herman going to take that spot back. Woods going to try to do the same. He'll move back to the bottom. It looks like Herman going to hold the spot for now. Was not quite ready to give up that spot. Herman charged up to the front. But might have burnt up a little bit of his stuff too early. He kind of fell off. You see Brian Grable up in front of him, passed him a couple laps ago, a second out. As things are starting to get spicy here. Up in the top 5. Zach Murphy, a little bit of a gap now is built up between him and Brandon Elvis. So we are halfway into this one. Coleman right there in the 14 wants to take a peek to the inside. Murphy not going to open the door just yet. But at what point does Justin Coleman make that door open? We're going to find out soon as Brian Voss back behind. He's trying to find a way back forward. As he started this race in the 4th spot. Got pushed up on the outside lane there early. And has been riding behind the 93 of James Pileski ever since. Here comes Pileski to the bottom of Justin Coleman. That's for the 5th spot. What can Pileski do here? He'll drive to the bottom in turns 3 and 4. Coleman trying to roll the top. A little bit of door contact there in 1 and 2. Or sorry, 3 and 4. Down into 1 and 2 this time. They're tied on each other's doors. They drag race down the back straightaway. It looks like Pileski will take that spot. Here comes Brian Voss in the 55 trying to follow suit. And Coleman in the 14 losing a little bit of ground right there. Got moved up out of line. And that's how quick it can happen here, especially at Stafford with these late model stocks. You get moved up out of line, you're going to go backwards in a hurry. As Justin Brooks starts to open up that gap, it's now 0.8 of a second through turns 3 and 4. James Pileski in the 93, starting to work his way forward. He's on the back bumper of Zach Murphy now. Murphy not quite ready to give him a lane there as they head down the back straightaway. Pileski wants to move to the inside, and it looks like he will. Murphy going to try to get back down in front of Brian Voss, but he is way up off the corner. He'll lose several positions, and he'll be back behind Justin Coleman. Look at Brian Grable right there. Started this race in the 12th spot. He's up to the 8th position. And he's on the back bumper of Zach Murphy just about. So we are 45 laps in this time when they work down the back straightaway. Justin Brooks has led from the drop of the green flag. We've got 30 laps to go. We're going to take a quick step away for a WD Broadcasting Network side-by-side. Be right back. You guys won't miss a thing. Be back in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, we're back here on the WD Broadcasting Network. Justin Brooks still leads here with 25, make it 24 laps to go. 24 to go for Justin Brooks, trying to pick up win number 8 on the season. So far this race, he has finished top 10 in all but one race. It's been a good year for that 33 machine. Trying to pick up another victory here. He is 23 laps away. Trey Ashworth down in the grass on the exit of turns 3 and 4. He's going to go down a lap right there. There's damage on the right front of that race car. Not sure what happened. There was, I believe, contact with Brady Cox in the 76. But Ashworth was running in that 12th spot. Going to be down a lap here with 21 to go. Ashworth back behind Justin Brooks and into turns 3 and 4. Caden Binkley going a lap down in the 98. Nearly contact there up off the corner. Trey Ashworth able to get by Binkley, so he'll have that lucky dog spot if we see a caution flag. But we've got 20 laps to go. The battle looks to be for the second spot as Brandon Elvis is still all over the back bumper of Mark Keedeman. Trying to find some way to get to the inside and make the pass. Back behind, here comes Brian Voss to the inside of James Pileski. The battle for the 4th spot. Pileski down low, Voss up top, and looks like Justin Coleman going to go through too. Pileski in the 93 back to the 6th spot. Tires definitely starting to become a factor in this one. Caden Binkley in the 98. Moving up out of the way of your lead lap cars, up on the outside wall there actually. As Cortland Herman and Jeremiah Woods continue to battle. This is for the 10th spot. Woods down low, Herman up top. Herman with some damage on the right front of that car. He'll hold on the outside lane for now. Battle for 4th. Justin Coleman right there on the back bumper of Brian Voss. 15 to go. As Coleman continues to try and find a way to the bottom side. It looks like at this stage in the race, the bottom is definitely the way that you have to pass. He's back behind Brian Gravel, still trying to get around Zach Murphy. We've been green for about 50 laps now. So the heat definitely in these tires. These guys are definitely feeling the wear if they've overheated the tires. It's Gravel, Murphy, and Pileski all battle right there. Murphy wants to get back up closer to the top 5. Pileski did not let the 29 machine back to the bottom. So 29 and Murphy tries to get that car rotated up off. Shows the nose down low. Shuts the door, does Pileski. 10 laps to go this time. Zach Murphy trying to get that 6th spot away. Here comes the move. Pileski not able to defend. And there goes Zach Murphy through to the 6th spot. Brian Gravel going to move up to 7th. It'll be 9 laps to go. You look up in front of them, Brian Voss and Justin Coleman continuing to do battle. But up front, your race leader comes back to 8 laps to go. Brooks has been unstoppable this race. This season, coming into this evening, he had a 163-point advantage over Brandon Elvis. And with 7 laps to go, it looks like he is well on his way to victory number 8. As Binkley in the 98 machine goes another lap down on the bottom. 12 cars left on the lead lap with 6 laps to go. Brooks with a 3.7 second advantage. Brian Gravel all over the back bumper of Zach Murphy, trying to take away the 6th spot. Gravel's drove that machine up from the 12th position inside the top 10. 5 laps to go. Oh, and the caution flag flies. Caden Binkley in the 98 goes around. And oh, contact from Keteman up off the corner. Not sure what happened there. We'll watch on board with Mark Keteman. Try and back that up a little bit. You can see right here. Yeah, Keteman just tried to get to the outside. Did not expect Binkley to check up right there. And Binkley going to bring that car to pit road. And we are going to re-rack them and restack them. So that will set us up for a green-white checkered finish. So far, only 2 caution flags. We had a 65-ish lap run in between. And we'll send them back green to a green-white checkered. Justin Brooks going to have to hang on here. Things got aggressive late. What will we see here tonight? I'll come back this time to, I believe, the 1 to go signal. It looks like they do get the 1 to go. They'll double up behind the iRacing.com pace car. And hopefully, for the final time, we'll send them back green. It'll be a green-white checkered finish here. Your top 4 just about the same as when we threw the green flag. But what can Mark Keteman or Brandon Elvis do to knock Justin Brooks off that top spot? We'll send them back green here with 2 to go. Green is out. We're back underway. Good start there from Keteman on the outside lane down into turns 1 and 2. They're going to be side by side. Keteman tries to hold it tight there on the door. Down the back straightaway they go. Into turns 3 and 4. Mark Keteman behind Justin Brooks. Through turns 3 and 4. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Final time here at Stafford. Into turns 1 and 2. Mark Keteman all over the back bumper of Justin Brooks. Does he have anything left? Down the back straightaway they go. Good run for Keteman down into turns 3 and 4. Is there anything left in the tank? Mark Keteman. Justin Brooks is going to win. Win number 8 for Justin Brooks. at Stafford. Justin Brooks picks up the victory. Mark Hedeman comes home second. Brandon Elvis third. Brian Voss fourth. Justin Coleman rounding out your top 5. And we're going to take a quick step away here on the WD Broadcasting Network before we grab a word from our top 3 finishers when we return. Be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, back here at the Stafford Speedway, ready to grab a word from our top 3 finishers. Starting with our third place finisher here tonight, Brandon Elvis up in the broadcast booth. Third place here tonight. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, third place here tonight at Stafford started in the second spot. 2 caution flags here tonight. Had a long green flag run there. You ran third behind Mark Kedeman. How do you feel after 75 laps at Stafford?
Man, just feel like we got our butt whooped pretty bad tonight. This car was just too tight. You're trying to do everything you can to get it to rotate, and Brooks was toying with us.
Yeah, it was definitely looked a little bit tough to get that car to rotate. We saw a couple drivers throughout the field really struggling off the corners, but still a good result for the 54 machine here tonight. Who do you have to thank for a podium finish at Stafford?
Yeah, Chestnut Hill Restaurant, Barrel's Performance and Fab, excuse me, Coastal Performance, Coleman Design, my team at ECR, my wife for letting me do this, mom, dad, and you for putting this lead on and putting on a great broadcast for us.
Yes, sir. It's been a lot of fun. Always fun to talk to you up here in the booth, Brandon. Congratulations to you on a podium finish here tonight at Stafford.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks. Now to grab a word from our top 2 finishers, starting with our second place finisher here tonight, up into the broadcast booth. Mark Kedeman up into the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Alrighty, well, second place here tonight at Stafford. Looked like he might have had a shot at Justin Brooks there, but things didn't quite line up, and he ended up in the second spot here tonight. How do you feel?
I feel a lot better than I did last week in the late model stocks. We didn't completely trash the right front off of it. But yeah, I wish I could have maybe cleared up behind Brooks there off of 2 after the restart a little bit sooner. I feel like maybe I could have crossed him over, but also I didn't want to hook him in the wall either. So I tried to get to him to give him the bumper a little bit, going off into 3 there on the white, but just couldn't quite get there. He had a little bit better run, but overall, good race, good win to Brooks, and good job to Brandon. I was a little worried about him for a little while, so good race to all of us, I guess.
Yeah, you guys definitely had a good run there, battling for that second spot. Who do you have to thank for a second place run here tonight at Stafford?
K-Cars, Race Cars, Justin Brooks Designs, Coleman Designs, Freezing Performance, Clive Power Equipment, Topsoil Landscapes, and then all my friends and family that watch and support me, and you and everybody that puts this deal on for us.
Alrighty, Mark. Well, I'll let you hop back in Discord and continue watching the Clyde Hart Memorial. I turned away for 1 second during your interview and Ty Majeski is suddenly no longer leading and is pulling it into the garage.
I know. I've seen that, man. It's crazy.
A lot of crazy things happening. I'll try to get you back as quick as I can, but congratulations.
Also want to say that Paul Schaefer Jr. looks like our local resident Logan Drumheller.
That's funny. All right. Well, good run to you tonight, Mark, and hopefully we can talk to you later on this week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Alrighty, folks. That was your winner here tonight. Now to talk to your second place finisher here tonight. Now to talk to our winner. Up into the broadcast booth, Justin Brooks, win number 8 of the season. You got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, well, led all 75 laps here tonight. Looked a little close there at the end. Keedeman was on your back bumper, but ended up holding on for win number 8. How do you feel?
I feel good. Yeah, he got a good start because the restart box is literally where the green flag comes out, and I went trying to jump it, and he timed it right and about crossed me over out of 2. I got on the gas, just try to make sure I could clear him best I could, but got a little tight in 3 and 4, and I gave him a chance to get me, but I drove it off deep into 3 on the last lap and made it stick and was able to hold him off. Wasn't wanting that yellow there. I don't know what the 98 was doing, because I about KO'd him probably about 8 laps ago, and I guess he parked it on Mark's nose from what I heard and whatnot, but was not looking forward to that. I say my tire's really good. I was checking out from the field. I think I had I don't remember, it was like a 4.5 second lead at that point, so I knew it was going to be a chaotic restart there, but thankfully held on to it.
Yep, you were able to survive the restart, which can always be chaotic. Last night at Stafford, it got pretty chaotic. Luckily, things were a little bit more in line here tonight. But win number 8 of the season, Justin. Who do you have to thank for another victory in the late model division?
Thank you, first and foremost, putting on this. I'm not sure. I don't know the math or how the points work, but I think just starting to not lock the championship up for me, so I think getting the win pretty much solidified it for sure. But thank everybody that's run me clean, Mark and all the other guys this season, and thank everybody out there watching.
Yes, sir. The win tonight definitely locked up the championship.
Hold on. Before I forget, before I get yelled at, I want to thank my girlfriend. She'll probably be tuning this, and thank Cody and Casey Kelly. I forgot to thank them last week, and they gave me a hell for it. So, yeah, give them a shout-out.
All righty. Well, congratulations to you, Justin, on your win and championship. First champion here in the Lead the Pack late model division. So congratulations to you. You can hold that title. But nonetheless, congratulations on a victory. And we wish you luck next week in the season finale.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks. So that was your winner here tonight, Justin Brooks. And really quick, I just want to say, I just peeked my head over to the Flow broadcast one more time, and Mark Keedeman is correct. Paul Schaefer does look just like Logan Drumheller here in the league. So, Logan, if you're watching, shout out to you. But nonetheless, let's look at our finishing results here tonight. Justin Brooks walks away with the victory. Mark Keedeman second. Brandon Elvis third. Brian Voss able to rally back for a 4th place finish. Justin Coleman 5th. Brian Gravel 6th. Zach Murphy 7th. James Pileski comes home 8th. Adam Fulford 9th. Jeremiah Woods Jr. 10th. Brady Cox comes home 11th. Cortland Herman in the 70 machine comes home 12th. Caleb Thompson 13th. Trey Ashworth in the 8 comes home 14th. Caden Binkley 15th. Chris Smith 16th. And Andrew Deal comes home 17th. But that's going to do it for us here tonight, folks, from the Stafford Speedway. Thank you guys for tuning in to this point and showing your support for the WD Broadcasting Network. If you liked what you saw, hit that red subscribe button and the like button on this video. Share the page if you can. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. I'm your host, Winston Deal, signing it off from the WD Broadcasting Network. You all have a good night. Peace out.